Hello friends, how are you? In this session, we will discuss how we can add the authorization attributes to our ASP.NET Core 6 application. There are different pre-built authorization attributes that are coming when you created the project in Visual Studio. But often we have need of different kinds of custom attributes. Let's suppose you want to check the user type before opening any page. Then you have to add the custom attribute. Let's suppose you want to check the user roles right before displaying a page. Then you have to make the authorization attribute. Same like, let's suppose you want to build your custom login system. Then you have to add the authorization attribute, and in this authorization class then you can check the user's name, the user roles right, and then you can proceed further. So in today video, basically I will explain how we can add the authorization attributes according to our needs and requirements of the project. So let's we open the Visual Studio and proceed further to see the details. I have to open Visual Studio 22 edition. Let's me run as administrator. Okay. Now I will create a new project at this time. Right. Now here in the search box you have to type ASP MVC .NET Core and click on this template. Click on next, and here you have to give the name to your application. At this time I will keep the name as authorization project. Sorry. Yes. And it will save inside this location. Click on next. I will select the latest version, which is 6.0 at this time. And from the drop down I will select none. Remain the other option as it is and click on create. Right. So the project created successfully. Let me first run the project to see the details. Okay, so it is the default template that the Visual Studio provided us. Now here I will add a page like bank accounts, right? And I want to add an authorization on this page, and I want that this page should only be viewed by the users which has type like admin, right? Now let's me go to the project. I will add a new controller like banks. We see empty controller, and here I will give the name to the controller. Bank. Yes, it will be the controller name, right? And here I will add a new method like click action result, and the page name should be user accounts. User bank. accounts. Okay, and I will return a view from here. Now at this page, I want to apply an attribute, and in the attribute, I will check the user type. If the user type is admin, then I will allow the user to see the page. Otherwise, I will redirect the user to the home page of the website, right? Let's me add a new class like first let's me add a page for this one. Now I will go to the page first. You can see that there is unable to find matching view. Okay, add view, uh, razor view, add, and here I will keep the name as it is. I will select the layout, views, add, and I will keep this as a layout. Okay, and here I will click on add. It will take a little time. Okay, so the page edit successfully. Lets me add some text like user bank accounts, and here I have just the H1 tag at this time. Now go to the layout page, and lets me also add a link to this page so that I can open from the menu. Here I have the privacy page, and here I will add the bank accounts link from the menu. User bank accounts. My controller is banks, and the page name is users bank accounts. Control S. Click on this hard reload button in Visual Studio 2022. It will automatically refresh all the things. Okay, you can see the impact directly. Now click on this page. It says that the view user bank was not found, right? Let's me check users bank account, banks, users bank accounts. The page exists, but it's giving me the error. So I will rebuild the application. Let's close this one, right? Let me again rebuild. Okay. Now I will run the project again. Okay. Now each and everything now was fine. Now, if somebody using this website, if click on this link, then I will just check the user type, and if the user type is admin, then I will allow to open this page. Otherwise, I will redirect the user to the home page of the website, to this page. Okay. So for this, I will first add a class like uh, first add a folder. Okay, new folder, helpers, and inside the helpers I will add a class. You can add the class to the model to the models or any other folder according to your requirements, right? I have just added the helper folder so that we can add the helper like of things inside these um, folder of the website. So roles, right, AU, yes, roles right authorization, add, And inside the class, you have to add the OnActionExecuting function. But first, you have to inherit this class from this one. Let me show you from the action filter attribute. I have already copied the things so that we can save our time. Control dot, nothing happened. You can also expand from here and import these namespace, okay? And here you have to add the OnAction executing function. So I have already copied this function, okay? And here inside the function, you have to check the user type. Let's suppose string user type is equal to admin, right? Now here in this place, you have to check your login user and its and his type. Type is admin. Then allow the visitor of website to view the page. Otherwise, redirect him to home page. Okay. No, at this time, I'm just assigning a hard-coded value to the user type, but here you can just get your login user information from the database or from the session, and then you can check the user type. Let's suppose the login user type is admin, right? No, I will write here the logic like user type is equal to admin is not equal to admin, right? Then I will redirect the user to the home page. Okay. So for these, have to specify the controller name. I want to redirect to the home controller, and the action should be index. At this time, remove the area because you are not using areas at this time in your application, right? So click on this one, control dot, import this one. Okay. No, these logics simply mean if your user type is not equal to admin, then you have to redirect the user, redirect to root result. And this line means that you have to redirect to the home controller and the action method is index. I mean to the home page of the home controller. If I just go to the home controller, and here we have the index page, right? And there is just one line remaining, and you have to add this line of code at the end of your OnAction executing function. You just copy this one and go to to this class, go to definition. Class exists in Microsoft.sp.NET Core, MVC, and filter. And here you can see that we have different virtual methods, the OnAction executing. You can see here and close this one. We are just overriding the virtual method in this class that exists in this class, and we are overriding inside our own class. And you can see here, you know that the virtual method you have to override like in this way. You have to specify the keyword override and then the function method, and here you can use and write your own code. Control S. Now copy this one and go to the bank controller. Here just put the attribute, the roles right attribute above these user bank accounts, right? Now how you can use this? Copy this line of code and paste here. No, I will just copy the name of my own class and I will paste here. Okay. Control dot import the namespace, control S. Now before hitting this method, the control will first go inside the roles right authorization class. And here let's me also put a debugger so that you can see the impact. Here the logic will be checked. If it's okay, then the control will go inside these user bank accounts function. Otherwise, it will be redirected to the home controller and the index action method, right? Control S. Let's me run the application. Close this one and run again. Okay. Click on this one. Oh, okay, sorry guys. I have to run in the debugger mode, right? Okay. Now click on this one. Okay. Invalid operation, no service of type has been registered. Microsoft inspection, service of type has been registered. Let me just copy this error and paste here. Right. So we have just to register the service inside the program.cs class. Okay. For these, I think I can use like, let me check. Uh, Register uh, size attribute class in up.cs class. Getting so confused in this case, let me just copy this line. And go to the project, and here you have to go to the program.cs class and register here just in this line. Dot services, and here copy the name of your class, add here, right? Control dot. Okay. Now run the application again. Okay. Now click on this one. You know that I just click on this link in my website, and now you can see that before going to the user bank accounts function, I mean the action result, the control first go inside the roles right authorization because we have applied the filter above these action method. You can see that the debugger is heated, step forward. Here, the user type is admin, and you can see that each and everything is okay. Next, next, and here, no, the control comes inside the bank controller, user bank accounts action method. No, continue. Okay, the page displayed successfully. Go to the privacies, and no, let's me make a little changes. I will just um, replace the admin with the vendor. Let's suppose your login user type is vendor. No, I will refresh the page again. Okay. No, I will go to the user bank account again. The roles right at the authorization class, an action executing is heated. Uh, step over, step over, step over. And you can see that the condition is not matched. So click on continue. Okay. Now you can see that the user is redirected to the home page because the login user type is a vendor, but here we have a condition that if the user type is not equal to admin, then redirect him to the index page of home controller. Let's me stop the application and run without the debugger mode. Go to privacy page, go to home page, and when I click on this page, I will be redirected to the home page. Okay, privacy, I am again at the home page. So you can use the authorization attribute according to your needs and requirements. It is the basic way. You have just to override the on-action executing method that is declared inside this .NET Core library, right? Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel so that I upload more content according to the latest uh, updates in ASP MVC in the .NET. Thank you.